number 18 doesn't ask you to set up the inequality. It actually gives you the inequality that's being set up. So number 18 reads, the first jump in a unicycle high jump. This is a unicycle, just uni means one, and then cycle refers to a bike. So one-wheel bike. The first jump in a unicycle high jump contest is shown. The bar is raised 2 centimeters after each jump. There's a number. I'm going to highlight that because that's probably some important information. Solve the inequality 2n plus 10 is greater than or equal to 26 to find the number of additional jumps to meet or exceed, that's important, to meet or exceed the goal of clearing a height of 26 centimeters. So like I said, they already set up the inequality for you. 2 times n plus 10 is greater than or equal to 26. So let's break down what these numbers actually mean in this problem. So that 2, well, we saw the number 2 when we read that 2 centimeters after each jump is what the bar is being raised by every time after each jump. So what that likely means is that n is the number of jumps that have occurred, because it's being every time that we take a jump, we're going to multiply that by 2. We're going to keep adding 2 every time we take a jump, anytime we add multiple times. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. A simpler way of doing that is to just multiply. And so it's being multiplied by 2. The number of jumps is being multiplied by the 2 centimeters raised after each jump. And then we got to ask ourselves also, why is it that we're adding 10 to that? Where does that 10 come from? Well, it doesn't give it directly in the question itself. If you look at the picture, though, you can see that the initial height is 10 centimeters. So the bar has to start somewhere, and it's either going to start on the ground or above the ground. And in the picture, you can see that it's actually started above the ground by 10 centimeters. So this is the initial position. The initial position of the bar that's set. And then we also want to meet or exceed, so that means either equal or greater than, which is where this sign comes in, the goal of clearing a height of 26 centimeters. And there's that last piece of information, that 26 centimeters, that's the height goal that we want to reach. So it gave us the inequality that we're going to need in order to solve out this situation here. I really wish that they would have actually had us set up that inequality, because it's really good practice on breaking this down. But let me just go over it one more time. This 2 represents the centimeters that it's being raised by after each jump. Well, we need to have something that represents each jump. We don't know how many jumps are occurring, and so that's where we use a variable n. And n represents the number of jumps that are being taken. But there has to also be an initial position. It didn't just start at 0. It started here. You can see in the picture it started at 10. So what this all represents together, the 2 times the number of jumps plus 10, all of that together, whenever we substitute in a number of jumps, is going to represent our total height. So let's say that 5 jumps have happened. We would do 2 times the 5 jumps that have happened plus 10 gives us that our total height is 20 centimeters. But we want to have a total height where the centimeters are going to be greater than or equal to the 26 centimeter goal that we're trying to reach. So all in all, that's what the information here means. And what they want you to do, though, isn't to set up the inequality. That would have been really nice, is that they want you to solve for the inequality. So they want to determine, what does n have to equal, or how many jumps have to occur so that we reach our goal. Well, and this is a 2-step inequality, so to solve this out, what we need to do is we need to get the n by itself. I don't see a negative number attached to my variable, so I'm going to leave the sign the same. And you're going to solve out, what does n have to equal so that we get a height of 26 centimeters or higher than 26 centimeters. So how many jumps have to occur?